Hey guys, it's your boy Roy, and today I'm bringing you Dark Souls 2. Yeah, Dark Souls 2, just as planned. A bit of a delay on this one, and we're not doing SL1. No, we're doing something different. As you can see in the title, we've got survival horror in the title. And you're probably wondering, what the hell does that even mean? Survival horror is my own little concoction. I tried it once in Demon Souls a long time ago. And you can't do it in Dark Souls 1, but you can do it again in Dark Souls 2. Basically, the rule, multiple rules, is as following. First off, it's new game, obviously. No HUD. Yes, no HUD. Preferably dark the brightness all the way down, but I can't do that because you guys won't be able to see anything. But the most important rules is you're not allowed to communicate with other NPCs. You're on your own, basically. As the entire purpose of this run is to sort of simulate the feeling of a survival horror game, like the old Resident Evil games and stuff like that. I think, is everything as I wanted it to be? I think, yeah. Always hide. Is to simulate survival horror. Now, another couple of rules is no contact with NPCs, meaning I get to kill all of them. Another part is that I am not. Oh, this is really cool, by the way. These walls will first they'll just circle you, and eventually, if you stay here too long, they'll attack you. It's pretty well done. I know there's an item over there, but that's a nice little starting point for the second rule. I'm not allowed to pick up any items that are already there. I'm only allowed to pick up drops from enemies. So if an enemy drops an item, I'm allowed to pick that up. Which means I'll be completely dependent on, well, items given to me by the game itself by random chance. Meaning item management is going to be a lot more prevalent. Another thing, big rule, is that I am not allowed to use Estus. So this is the reason why it doesn't work in Dark Souls 1. Is you only have Estus as a healing item and a few Divine Blessings, but mostly that. I like how the backstep is a lot better in this game. It's a lot better. But that's one of the big rules. I'm playing on console, obviously, because it's my favorite version. I don't own the PC version. Yeah, story, don't care. So those are at the core. I am allowed to talk to the Emerald Herald, because I want to level up. I'm not making this an SL1 as well. I'm thinking about adding Company of Champions, not sure yet. Another big rule is, because I have to kill everyone, I can also not upgrade my weapons. And item repairs are going to be quite a big of an issue because I can't repair items as well. So if an item breaks, it's pretty much gone for good. So that's a pretty fun, neat little extra. Now I'm going to base my character off of my favorite survival horror character. And you probably think, oh, it's Leon. No. I always considered the Metroid series to be a horror. Well, it had more of a sci-fi horror series, because that's how I always pictured it. Especially Metroid Prime 2 really had that feeling, and to a lesser extent Metroid Fusion and Super Metroid. Yes. Another rule is no torches, because that makes it even scarier. And I'm also not allowed to use the Explorer class. The reason being is that the Explorer class is just way too good for this run. It makes it way too easy. You start off with a lot of items. It's just a bit broken in my opinion. So I'm gonna start off with... This is pretty cool. I think I'm gonna start off with the Knight, because they have a cool looking armor that sort of looks like... It's got red in it, so it's closer to Samus than I'll probably get. And it's got a good starting weapon, because the others don't have that sort of stuff. Now, I'm not going to start as the Deprived. That's going to be That's gonna be a nightmare because I won't have any weapons until something drops something. So yeah, I'm gonna go for Knight. And as gift, I will do healing wares. Slightly cheating, but the reason why I'm not taking the Explorer class is because it has a headpiece that gives you increased item drops. And that is sort of overpowered for this, because you will keep that for the rest of the entire freaking game. Samus is an Amazon, for sure. Build. Yeah, I think either this one. Yeah, this one. Hair. Which hairpiece? I think should be something like this. Or this. Which one? I never pictured Samus for braids. More like a knot or a ponytail. Is there a ponytail? Yeah, twin ponytails. Never like that. This sort of comes close to Samus, yeah. One thing I kind of love about Dark in the Soul series, but dislike sometimes as well, is how completely over the top the character creation is. It's so deep, but so confusing, and there's so many things that can go wrong. Now, I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm just going to really quickly skip by this, as this is going to take a while. And I'm going to quickly search up a picture of Samus from Metroid Prime 1, because that, in my opinion, is how she should look like. So, I'll see you guys in a few. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, this is as close as we'll ever get. To quickly compare, here we go. And to the right we've got our little image of Samus from Metroid Prime 1. I always like that design best. Is this my true self? Yes. I always like that design best for one very simple reason, is it showed Samus as a real Amazonian warrior. Like, this was the woman that who I could see would topple entire continents. Now, for instance, I get to kill everyone here now. Which means I'll be one hell of a sinner. Well, this is pretty annoying. Without HUD, you don't have enemy HP bars as well. That's pretty scary. You don't have to kill this one, I think. She doesn't drop anything. If you kill these people, you'll get some human effigies. I think they all drop 3 or 6. Like, that is allowed. Like, those are drops. They may be predetermined drops, but they're drops. Oh, she drops, let's see how many? 6, yeah, 6. Now, I'm not sure which one of these two would drop. Let's try this one. And there's a bonfire outside, so I can use that to repair my item. I've forgotten how beautiful this game looks. Like, I know, it's not as pretty as the PC version, but the lighting and the atmosphere is still really spot on. And why am I missing? It's still... Is it my favorite Souls game? Far from it. That's still Demon Souls, but I still consider this to be somewhat superior to Dark Souls 1. Mostly because... well, I don't know, actually. Maybe because it's just this open world, but it was still pretty clear on where to go. I like the lore a bit better. I liked how the combat works. I don't know, actually, why I like it more than Dark Souls 1, actually, now that I think about it. But I never really liked Dark Souls 1. So it was her, actually. Oh, she doesn't drop anything. Oh, okay, it's just her then. Alright, that's stupid. Alright. Quickly get the bonfire, and then we're gonna kill the... what did they call it? Ogres? Gnolls? When you fight them solo, they're easily the easiest enemy in the game. And I'm saying that real badass now, but I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked. The reason I find them so easy is they have a really nice exploit to them. If you stay behind them, they'll keep doing their... alright, that's a pretty neat move. Let's quickly look at the moveset of this weapon here. Yeah, I think I'm going to be able to use that one the most. Yeah, the big trick against them is to abuse their butt stomp. During the butt stomp, they are pretty vulnerable. And if you just stay behind them... alright, now, get behind them. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, do the butt stomp. Yeah, there we go. We just won the fight. As long as you stay behind him now, he'll keep doing the butt stomp. Just be careful, because it also has a shockwave to it. There we go. And see, that's a drop. We're allowed to pick this up. But we're not allowed to pick this up, because that's a predetermined drop. That's always there. Maybe we should just play Dark Souls again. Give it another shot. I played the PC version recently, just before this game got released. I am going to show this. This is a nice little shortcut, hidden thing. Nothing special, though. Is the... I played the sort of extended version. And with extended... I like to call it the extended version. It's the version where you're always Gravelorded. And also... besides Gravelorded, you're also facing enemies with extended aggro range. Meaning you're always facing enemies. And it makes for some pretty funny glitches as well. Oh yeah, I got a... yeah. Does that work? That's pretty nice. I also did a Green Arrow type of playthrough with this game, with just an archer, and it was really fun while it lasted, but it also got pretty boring really fast. You're really dependent on arrows and fist fighting, because Green Arrow does fight with his fists. I'm a big fan of that TV show, like huge. If you haven't watched it and you like comic books and you want comic books to have a good TV series, then this is really the way to go. Because Arrow, what it does really well is, compared to like the Batman movies and the Superman movies, it grabs more of the... I really love this part, by the way. Like, suddenly there's light.